everybody, welcome to Khong Driving. It's actually 8:20 in the evening and I've been here since 4:30. And we are at the Audi Center in Setia Alam. And welcome to the age of electric cars, because today is the launch of the Audi range of e-tron, which actually consists of three models of cars, which is the Audi Q8 electric, and then you have the Q8 Sportback electric, and of course the e-tron GT range, which is a lovely car. This is the star of the show today. But just to go a little bit further, actually what Audi is doing is latching on to this latest duty-free status for the electric cars at least until the end of the year. So if you're thinking of buying an electric car, now is the good time, because this car is so affordable in comparison. Okay, so the Q8 is a car that is really very nice and big. And the last Audi that we have looked at is the Q3 Sportback, and that one is we're looking at 357. But okay, if you know what a Q8 is, where we don't have one here, but the Q8 has that electric version, is the Q8, let's see, okay, it's a Q8 Quattro e-tron, and that normal Q8 versus a Sportback Q8, the price range is between, would you believe it, 380,000 ringgit to 480,000 ringgit. Imagine a Q8. I've driven a Q8 up Genting before. It's a lovely car. And this Q8 in electric form is even better. Okay, just to let you know, the Q8 comes with two battery options. You can have a 95 kilowatt hour battery or a 114 kilowatt hour battery. Okay, they didn't tell me what's the range for the 95 kilowatt hour battery, but the 114 kilowatt battery will give you 600 kilometers of range. Now that's a lot of range, okay? And the Q8 e-tron comes with almost the full complement of safety. So it has your autonomous emergency braking, and it has the rear cross traffic control, it has lane departure warning, and fortunately no lane keep. It also has cruise control with ability to come to zero and continue. Yeah, so it's one of the more advanced system. I don't really care about lane keep system because the Audis don't come with it. And anyway, that's the one that I switch off first. Okay, then we are going to look at the star of the show, which is this one. This is the RS e-tron GT. Just look at it, man. It's such a lovely little car. And let me just tell you, or let me just give you a little tip. This one is actually based on the Taycan. Or you know that Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen all belong to the same group, right? So to cut the cost of development and all, so they actually share the platform. And so if you don't want to wait for a Taycan, you can take this baby. And this baby has the 114 kilowatt hour battery, which gives you 600 kilometers. That is the stated range. But of course, if you drive like Khong up Genting Highlands, it's going to give you a lot less than that. I would say maybe 300 to 400, but that's still a very good range, because this is certainly one of the biggest battery capacities that I've seen, and I hope to be able to test this car soon. But it gives you 646 bhp and 800 Newton meters of torque. That's awesome, isn't it? So actually, and it also has all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. It has a very fantastic electronic diff that actually distributes drive to left and right wheels on both the axles to give you the best agility. And I think this one comes, I'm not sure, I think this one comes with air suspension. I could be wrong there, but anyway, if you want to buy the car, you can actually book it through us now if you want. But you can come to Audi Setia Alam and take a look at the car and make your order here too. But let's take a quick look at this car and see what it's got. What's so good about it? First of all, this color is very refreshing. It's actually a kind of a green, and in the light it looks slightly different, but it's a lovely color. I haven't seen this in a car. And at the front, of course, you don't have a large grille, the characteristic Audi grille, because electric cars don't require so much cooling. And it's very wide, very nice. There's nothing much inside here except for electric motor and the control systems, and also a small little frunk. We'll see if we have time to look at it. But the nice part of the car is not there, not inside the trunk, but along the sides. Look at the line, man. It's so beautiful and so long. And this is the charging port. 21-inch wheels. This is a Singapore spec, yeah. The Malaysian spec is going to be all black. These are 265/35 series 21-inch wheels, one of the biggest wheels. They used to be on trucks, but now they're on cars. Then you have carbon fiber. This is real carbon fiber, not a sticker. And this is a carbon roof. So the lower version has the panoramic sunroof, which is made of glass, but this is to cut the weight down, and this is a carbon roof, so it's very, very light and very, very strong. And at the back you have 305/30 series 21-inch tires. Oh, I forgot to mention, the front brakes are 6-port and the back are 4-port, and the back brakes are, yes, they are also ventilated, and they are huge. Okay, so well, the same company makes Porsches and also Volkswagens and Audis, so you can guess where the size of brakes and all come from. They have this parts bin, and I can tell you this car is really, really highly spec'd. Okay, at the back, it's got this very nice shape, and this is really one of the cars I would dream after. Okay, these are, of course, all the lights are LED, and they are matrix LED lights in the front. You can actually control the number of lights. It controls it automatically with oncoming cars. It actually shuts off some of them, like you know how LED lights work. Now there's a reasonably sized boot, and it's not very big, but I think you can put in a couple of one big suitcase lying flat and maybe a smaller suitcase. So nothing much about the wood, but here's something that's very impressive. Come here. Okay, I'm going to show you something that you don't find in a luxury car, and this is actually a split and folding 60/40 split folding rear seat. Hi, can you see me? Yeah, so this is the good thing. Of course, there's no spare tire because I think the motor and part of the batteries and control systems might be here, because there's a motor in the front, motor at the back. And here we go. Now let's take a look at the driver's seat. Okay, here's getting, oh yo, this seat is actually set for somebody very, very tall who got in the car before me. And okay, this is my default driving position. Everything is here, man. Let's just check. Yeah. Oh, the steering controls are electronic, so you can actually push them out or push them in, and the control is actually in the normal default place where you have the lever, except that control is electric. Steering wheel is a flat bottom. It's very good for people with thick thighs, and I'm going to set it to my position. Okay, so looking at the dash, everything is very minimalistic because electric cars don't use a lot of stuff. This one looks like a, yeah, maybe it's a 9-inch screen. The dials I can't see, but they are electronic, of course, and normal aircon, and there are buttons here for those who don't like screens. And also you have driving modes, so I suppose there are a few driving modes you have. Traction control on and off, your parking sensors, your start button is here, and there's no gear lever, just parking here, reverse, neutral and drive. So then you have, this is a manual control for your volume, radio volume, yeah. So it's like a little toggle here, and drink holder. Nothing fancy, but very, very nice. Oh, this carbon roof is actually a...
This glass is for Singapore, Malaysia.
This glass is for Singapore. The Malaysian one is a carbon roof for the top spec. So what do we have here? A little cubby hole. Okay, so not so much of the electronic stuff. Where is the USB port? Do they have one? I really don't know. But if you want to buy a car like this, do I really care?
It comes with a wireless charger.
Oh, it comes with a wireless charger according to Michael. Where? I don't see it. In here? Oh, the USBs are here. Okay, and they're all here, and yeah, that one looks like a wireless charger. I don't have my phone, but it looks like that. Okay, so the basic amenities for electronics are here, and this car looks like, yeah man, this is good for driving position. Really, really nice. Yeah. And of course you have this e-tron. This is soft touch. Yes, the seats are Napa leather. Really nice. Okay, everything is very Audi lah. It's the spirit of Audi. But what I've been told is, yes, this is real carbon fiber. So you can have a carbon roof, you have carbon fiber mirrors, and this dashboard, where it's not the leather or plastic, it is carbon fiber. This is piano black. So the contrast is very nice. And let's move to the back seat. I don't know how many airbags there are, but let's try to do a count. 1, 2, you say 8. Okay, Michael says there are 8. I believe him. So, yep. And the seat has got this RS branding up here. So these are like semi buckets and electrically controlled. That side too?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the steering. You can see it's flat bottom, and then you have your controls. There's also a what you call driver attention alert here, and this, I think it toggles a few things. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's some controls here lah. I'm sure you'll find out when you buy the car. And these are the drive select buttons, aircon buttons, and also there are seat coolers and seat heaters. Yeah, most European cars come like that. Okay, let's move to the back seat. Okay, I'm sitting in the back. Most important, the oh my god handle, and there's a light here. Very nice. Okay, I can tell you this car is not made for the back seat passenger, although you can sit quite comfortably. The seats are very well contoured and you can have support, but in my opinion, yeah, maybe the backrest is a little bit too straight for me, but they say straight is better for posture lah. Okay, so here sitting at the back, legroom is quite okay, and that's my default driving position. I still have 7-8 inches, so it's actually a very large car. The way the seats are made is made for 4 people, but I think there are seat belts for 5, so there are seats for 3 headrests. But to be really comfortable in this type of car, you sit 4 people maximum lah. Okay, so there's plenty of headroom and there's plenty of leg room and a very good thigh support. The only thing is the rake of the rear seat could have just gone down a couple of degrees, and that would have made it better. Okay, so at the back, it is not so impressive, but this is a driver's car. Okay, so it's for the driver. 770,000 or thereabouts is what you need to pay for a car like this, and I think it's pretty affordable. Okay, come. Okay guys, so that's the end of our presentation on the Audi e-tron range. So as said before, you have the Q8 SUV and the Q8 Sportback, which we don't see here. And for the e-tron GT, there are 2 versions, the normal e-tron Quattro and also the RS, which is the top of the range here. And if you want to buy an electric car or thinking of starting life with an electric car, do think of Audi, because this is the one time you can get the cars really, really affordable, because from now until the end of the year, there is 0 tax on all electric cars. And this is as good a time as any. So, if you want to buy this car, you can also buy it through us. Just go to shop.yscomdriving.com and put your booking for this car, or else you can send me a WhatsApp at 335-0609. Thanks very much for watching our video, and till we meet again, bye bye.